Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Saturday, August 27th, 2016, around 3:06 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. Very sunny day out today, low humidity. It's about 80 degrees out. It's very, very good for a late summer's day. And tomorrow's supposed to be better. Low humidity as well. Beginning Monday, the humidity creeps back up. Next weekend, a change in the weather pattern, cooler than average. Maybe an early fall or winter. Stocking up on some long sleeve shirts that I got at Pure Hockey. That's good. Some news to report. Dallas Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo broke a bone in his back, and his status for week 1 is up in the air. This is not good news for the Dallas Cowboys. It seems like Tony Romo's injury prone, and if he's out for a significant amount of time, the Cowboys aren't going anywhere this year in the NFC East, even though that's a weak division. But you never know. An 8-8 Greg could get them a division title. Also, the Toronto Blue Jays acquired catcher Navarro from the Chicago White Sox for a minor leaguer. So the Blue Jays are stocking up on depth for another playoff run. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about niche sports in the United States that could make a major breakthrough to be one of the top sports in the country within the next few years. The major sports in the United States are the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball, the NHL, and throw into NASCAR and golf, tennis, and UFC in the mix. And these are like kind of the major sports, plus college basketball, college football, and that's about it for the major sports in the United States. And here are some of the sports that are considered niche sports or on the fringe of breaking through to become some of the top major sports in the United States within the next few years. On the top of this list, you have to consider is MLS, Major League Soccer, now in its 21st season. MLS has so many franchises that are healthy. They have soccer-only stadiums for most of them. They have great television contract with ESPN and FS1, plus regional sports networks. Some of the top players in the world are playing for the MLS. Plus, the Barclays Premier League is on NBC and NBCSN, and all other major soccer leagues throughout the world are shown on ESPN and FS1 and NBC. And soccer's the number one sport being played in the world, football, it might never surpass the popularity of American football or baseball or basketball, but it could be thrown right in there in a few years, maybe challenging the NHL or UFC or NASCAR. Another niche sport that could be on the verge of a breakthrough, in my humble opinion, is the WNBA, the Women's National Basketball Association. It's been around 20 years, and at first when it started, it was NBA backed. and it's a subsidizee of the NBA, and it's had great television contracts with ESPN and ABC, a lot of great sponsorship. Some of the best women's players in women's college basketball have stayed playing for the NBA for like decent salaries without going over to Europe to play. They have 12 teams. The league continues to grow, and I think the WNBA could really be in the mix for like being a major sport within the next few years, in my humble opinion. Another sport that's a niche sport which possibly could be up there with as major sports within the next few years is lacrosse. Lacrosse, especially the Major Lacrosse League and the National Lacrosse League. The Major Lacrosse League, they play outdoors, and the National Lacrosse League, they play indoors, or it's vice versa. Lacrosse is played in the northeast part of the United States mainly, and in Canada, but it's spread around throughout the United States. It's real popular. Many high schools have great lacrosse programs. They have the NCAA Lacrosse National Championship on Memorial Day weekend. Now ladies are playing lacrosse in droves, and I think lacrosse has a chance to maybe step up in the next few years, and if they get into the Olympics, that will be a major boost for them. Another sport that might have a chance to be popular is rugby. Rugby is played throughout the world. It's getting to be popular in the United States with club rugby in several colleges, and they have some semi-professional leagues. They even have Rugby 7, a television contract with NBC and NBCSN. It made a return to the Olympics for the first time since the 20th century this year. It's kind of not like a little rougher than soccer, but it has that chance to get into the mix as a niche sport. And some dark horses for like niche sports that might break through, in my humble opinion, is the X Games, like extreme sports, which is more and more it's getting to be popular with the crazy stunts. It has like a decent audience, and it's not that mainstream. But with UFC, I think within the next few years you might see like maybe X Games and Winter X Games and Summer Games becoming more and more of a big deal for ESPN. Also, another thing that I think could have a niche sport is like arena football, which is used to be owned halfly by the NFL. Arena football it's played in arenas. It's only 50 yards, and all the players play both offense and defense. Most famous Arena Football League player was Kurt Warner, and many of the Arena Football League players have full-time jobs, and this is a part-time job for them, and that could be breaking through as a major sport in the United States within the next few years. And maybe one thing is curling, which is mainly played in Canada, kind of like shuffleboard. It's getting to have a niche following in the United States as well, and hopefully that could break through as well. So there's so many sports that have a niche audience, which has the potential to be like major and mainstreamed. And that's about it on that. The third and final video blog of the night's coming up, and it's going to be about MBTA Bus Route 57, one of the key bus routes in the MBTA system that goes from Kenmore Square in Boston near Fenway Park to Watertown Yards via the Brighton Center in Newton Court. And keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Budding guy. Molly Rosebud, WCCO Roxanne has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt's also stunning. She's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. And Linda Church is awesome. She's got the best legs in New York City. And Papa Gilbert of ABC 11 has that sweet southern accent. And in the words of Dr. Thomas Sharkey, former principal of BMHS. This action will not be tolerated. BMHS, good night, good afternoon. See you later.